It's not every day you find a 737 embedded in the wall of a museum, but here, on the outskirts of Dallas's Love Field, it's an icon, not a cause for panic. Under this roof, visitors will find artifacts and exhibits that honor a singular cause: humanity's urge to conquer the wild blue yonder. Join me as we visit a museum devoted to the frontiers of flight. At first glance, the Frontiers of Flight Museum is just another hangar at Love Field, except that here, the 737 seems to have suffered a rather embarrassing accident. It's also doubtful that you'll find military aircraft just sitting around anywhere else at Love Field. Fighting falcons and intruders among picnic tables is a somewhat odd mix. Inside, you'll find yourself looking up, and up, and up. By design, visitors are surrounded by wings, engines, propellers, cockpits, and rockets from all eras, from the earliest days of cloth wings through the era of world wars and beyond, all the way into space. A century of flight under one roof. One thing I love about this museum is the immersive sets, starting with the facsimile of the Wright Brothers workshop. Timber walls, hand tools, jigs, and props. It's a recreation of the brothers' shed, and it immediately shrinks the distance between Dallas and Kitty Hawk to the length of an arm's reach. Next, a scene from the Great War. A pilot's briefing nook with a view out on a scene from another time, biplanes ready for battle. Vignettes like this change how you look at the aircraft suspended above you. Of course, one of the frontiers of flight is the final frontier: space. In the center of the museum, we find a traveler from that realm, the actual Apollo 7 command module. The capsule is charred-looking, seemingly impossibly small, but there it is. The last time someone sat in these seats, their names were Schirra, Cunningham, and Isley. Almost anywhere you look, you can spot experiments and icons, like the Vought V-173 flying Pancake. A test aircraft produced for the U.S. Navy, the Pancake, and others, make the hangar feel too small for the stories they carry. Of course, Love Field and Dallas are the historic home of Southwest Airlines, so here we find access to the 737 we spotted crashing through the wall outside. You can step into the cabin, peek at the cockpit, and see an airline's history where passengers used to sit. But it's the small pieces that stick with you long after you leave. A moon rock. Not a photograph, not a model. A real lunar sample right here in North Texas. A Space Shuttle tire that flew on Endeavour. Ordinary black rubber until you know what it did. Tucked into the Cold War displays, a sliver of the U-2 reconnaissance aircraft that Francis Gary Powers flew when he was shot down over the Soviet Union in 1960. That is the rhythm of this place. Start big, look up, look closer, and let the details do the work.